Every gun change in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 Absolute Doom is what we're going to be covering in today's video. Subscribe to stay updated with new changes coming to the rest of this season and for more Fortnite content. We're going to be covering what all of the new items are, what all of the unvaulted items are, what items are staying / remaining, and also on top of this, what of your favorite items have been vaulted. There's a few of them with a couple question marks, but we'll get to that later. And before we jump right into the video, if you could please use code ONY for the brand new Chapter 5 Season 4 Marvel New Season Battle Pass Absolute Doom, I would greatly appreciate it. Your support goes a long way, and I wanted to say thank you all for supporting me last season. Starting off with the new items, we have a brand new dual micro SMG. Now there's also a mythic version of this that you can get from Gwenpool, and it is pink. There's a brand new War Machine item. We're unsure whether or not this is mythic or it's going to be commonly available. You have War Machine's auto turret, and you also have War Machine's hover jets. Together, they're combined to make War Machine's arsenal. We have the brand new Monarch pistol. On top of this brand new Monarch pistol that absolutely looks like it packs a punch from the image alone, we have the mythic version. Now this mythic version comes with a siphon medallion, and you get it from a Doom bot in Castle Doom. Really loving the design of these Doom bots. Looks like a great homage to MF Doom. Castle Doom is located where Classy Courts used to be, and that is not the only thing you get from the Doom bot, but more on that later. There's a brand new shotgun in the game. It is called the Sovereign Shotgun. The Sovereign Shotgun Mythic is also available in the game, and it comes with a stealth medallion. Now this stealth medallion turns you invisible whenever you're crouching. We're unsure whether or not you can shoot while being invisible and crouched. You get this mythic and this medallion from Mysterio, located in Doomstrap. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This location is where Lavish Lair used to be. Now there's a brand new Striker Burst rifle, Striker Burst assault rifle as some would call it. You might be saying, hey, that's an unvaulted weapon. No, it's brand new because it is now moddable. On top of this as well, we have a brand new Striker Burst mythic. This comes with the Reveal medallion. This is probably going to be the most OP medallion this season other than the Siphon one. It scans nearby enemies. So you know how previously you would capture an island or a capture point, or you would hire a scan NPC to see people through the walls? This medallion scans people through the walls every now and then. We're not sure how often. I expect it to be 90 seconds to 2 minutes. That just seems crazy OP. I'm really looking forward to using this. Now you can get this Striker Burst Mythic Assault Rifle and this Reveal medallion from Emma Frost. She is located at the Raft Prison. The Raft Prison is where Pleasant Piazza used to be. That's quite a tongue twister. Side little bonus note, it doesn't have to do with guns, but major change to gameplay. If you do knock one of Dr. Doom's henchmen, you will be able to persuade them to actually join up with you and join your team like an NPC. So don't always fully finish them. This could be a great advantage in any match. Okay, moving into the unvaulted items. The Striker Burst Rifle, kind of been unvaulted. We talked about this earlier. You can now mod it. Now Doombot also drops Doom's Arcane Gauntlets. Yes, these have been unvaulted from Chapter 2 Season 4. They've been reworked. They seem to be good now compared to how they used to be. This is one of the worst mythics when the first Marvel season came out. Added to it is now the Iron Man repulsor function, so you can now shoot people with it. It's got increased repulsor attack speed and increased repulsor damage, and now they can also overheat to make them not super OP, a little bit balanced. Captain America's shield has now been unvaulted also and reworked with new abilities. There's a new shield charge capability that's probably running towards someone and ramming them. And now it also blocks bullets while sliding and jumping. This item wasn't mentioned at all, but from the trailers and images alone, it looks like it's going to be returning immediately, if not in 1 to 2 weeks time, and that is the Stark Industries rifle. This is a burst pulse rifle that shoots faster when hip firing and aiming down sights, shoots slower but deals more damage. Now some items we have an unknown status of. We don't actually know if they're vaulted or unvaulted, and it consists of the following because they're not really guns. The Firefly jars, I expect them to be in the game currently. Not many people were using them last season. Remote explosives, I expect them to be vaulted, but we actually have no status on this, especially considering it's not like a full car season at the moment. These will probably be vaulted. The Shield Breaker EMP, I expect to remain unvaulted. There's probably going to be a bunch of traps and bits and pieces around like Doom's castle, like turrets and cameras, so I expect them to stay in the game. However, they might have been vaulted. Bunkers, we have no clue of the status. They're probably still in the game because they normally are. Shield bubbles may have been vaulted. They might still be in the game. No clue about this one. And crash pads we assume are vaulted. We actually don't have any idea about this, but the reason we assume they were vaulted is because one of the items that's very similar is remaining in the game, We'll get to that shortly. We don't know if the Nitro Splash has been vaulted. I would be pretty surprised if it's still in the game, but it might be here because it's quite a fun new mechanic. So the vaulted items, all 3 medallions from last season from the bosses have been vaulted. This includes Scar's Unlimited Ammo Medallion, Megalodon's Nitro Medallion, as well as the Machinist's Shield Giving Medallion. The Combat Shotgun has been vaulted. Enforcer AR has been vaulted. Tactical Assault Rifle has been vaulted. Minigun, unfortunately vaulted, wasn't here for long. The Tri-Beam Laser Rifle from the Fallout collab has been vaulted, as collab items are always vaulted at the end of seasons. Yes, that does mean some good news, we'll get to that shortly. The Thunderburst SMG has been vaulted. This was a great item, but really being abused by hackers and really skillful players were just absolutely destroying this all the time. I'm glad to see this go. It means we're going to get more changes for gameplay in the game. The hand cannon has been vaulted. The heavy impact sniper rifle has been vaulted. Spoiler alert, no snipers so far this season, unfortunately. Just might change. Make sure you subscribe to see future gun updates. The Huntress DMR has been vaulted. Yes, no more marksman guns in the game because the Enforcer AR has also been vaulted, as we talked about earlier. The Boom Bolt has been vaulted. The Magneto Power / Mythic / Gauntlet, get it the hell out of here. I never want to see it again. This item was so overpowered. Ridiculous. Vaulted, thank goodness. The Flint Knock Pistol has been vaulted. It was vaulted before the season ended when the Pirates collab ended. The Towhook Cannon, as far as we're aware, has been vaulted. Nitro Fist should be vaulted. There's been no word on this, but considering that this was like a special movement item specific to this season, and there's been a bunch of other mythics we've talked about, probably not in the game, but there might be some caveats to that. We'll get to that shortly. Now, the Conductor's Hand Cannon might be vaulted. Considering the other hand cannon's been vaulted, I wouldn't be super surprised, but this wasn't really an announced mythic last season. We assume Oscar's Frenzy Auto Shotgun has been vaulted as his location's gone, but he was like a secret mythic boss last season, so we have no idea. The same goes for the mythic Gatekeeper Shotgun from Cerebus. Megalodon's mythic combat shotgun we assume has been vaulted. It might be like last season. You might be able to find Megalodon and then just challenge him to a fight and then get his mythic shotgun. We're unsure what NPCs are going to exist or what mythics will exist from the previous season. Combat shotgun might be a safe bet considering we have the normal combat shotgun. Ringmaster's Boom Bolt we have assumed being vaulted. The Warforged Assault Rifle, if you weren't aware, was still in the game last season. If you took out an NPC, they could drop a blue one. We assume it's fully been vaulted now. Now, do take note, out of all of these vaulted items, one of them, just a single one of them, maybe 2, will not be vaulted. Every single season since Chapter 4, one NPC that you eliminate will drop a vaulted item. Now, this is typically only a grey rarity. Keep an eye out for them, and if you take them out, let me know in the community Discord linked in the description or in any of my videos what gun it is and where to get it. When it comes to remaining / staying items, the Combat Assault Rifle is staying. The Ranger Pistol is also staying, weirdly. Might attempt an only challenge with it this season. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. Speaking of only challenges, if you're waiting for this new season to start, which is going to be taking a while, estimated about 6 hours, check out my new only challenge video I dropped last night on the Mythic Combat Assault Rifle. It was a fun one, and it's something to entertain you before the new season begins. It will also be linked at the end of the video. The Hammer Pump Shotgun is weirdly remaining. It's pretty good for build mode, but considering the Gatekeeper Shotgun is also here, don't know why this is here. The Hyper SMG is still here. Absolutely love this SMG, super underrated, and Shockwave Grenades are definitely still here as well. And that's what I talked about before about Crash Pads probably being vaulted. If Fortnite told us Shockwave Grenades are staying, I assume they would tell us about Crash Pads because they're very similar. Those are all of the gun updates. Subscribe to stay updated for more season content. Thank you for watching. Leave the video a like, and if you could use code ONI for the new season battle pass, I'd greatly appreciate it.